Hello everyone. Let's do an interesting reading today about ancestral patterns. Many a times that we realize that we our life is going through a pattern in our life. There are certain things which are going on in cycles, and we are unable to sometimes in the first place even identify it. Sometimes even if we are aware of it, we are not able to kind of break it. Let's get some guidance from tarot. We will first try and understand what the current ancestral pattern is, what the manifestation of this pattern in your life, how it looks like. Let's understand what are the gifts that we are getting from our ancestors. What could be the lessons that we learn from them, or what they would want us to know, learn, or embrace. Let's understand what healing actions we could take so that we can break the pattern which is not healthy, not helpful, what we can heal, and let's understand what is the outcome of it, just in case if we need any other guidance. So the ancestral pattern is of Four of Swords, which is typically a card in which it shows that resting, a person is resting. Probably while you're resting, the manifestation of that could be that you are having a lot of ideas, you're having a lot of inspirations, but probably the action taking part on it is not happening. You have wonderful skills, you are a good vessel, and a lot of ideas, downloads are pouring in, but when it comes to, it's all in your head. When it comes to taking action, probably that part is kind of missing. The ancestral gift is the devil here, and the ancestral lesson, it's Six of Swords, Six of Cups. This makes more sense when it comes together. Devil usually is addiction, being addicted, being really attached, overly attached. So again, the pattern that we see is that there are some ideas, there are certain things that we have ideas about, we have certain desires which we keep on dreaming about, desiring about, without taking action about it. But in spite of that, we are very, very strongly bonded to it, to attached to it. We give a lot of importance to it in our life, even if we are not taking enough action. The lesson that is being told us that whatever that attachment is, whatever that nostalgia, just by thinking upon thinking about those thoughts that okay, we'll do this, we want to achieve this, we want to reach there, we want that kind of relationship, that kind of romantic partnership, or just the status in the society. All of that is something, all these are desires and ideas, but when we kind of reduce our attachment to it, our desire for it, sometimes just having very strong desires also kind of overwhelms us, and we start introspecting and thinking about what are the difficulties if we achieve that, what are the difficulties that we will face. though we have not even started working on it, and we have not actually experienced any difficulties around it, but it's the desire itself is so strong that we just keep on contemplating a lot of options around it. uh, so let's see what healing action we can do. Here it says 10 of wands, and what will be the outcome is 2 of pentacles. So again, here typically 10 of wands shows that there is a lot of work, you're overburdened by things, but here in this perspective, the action that we take is to actually take action, not just think about things, but actually putting it in a having a plan of action, breaking it down into small steps without having any attachment to it, that okay, I am taking this one small step, I should see this outcome, or if I do this much, if I study this much, I should get this much of marks, or if I put in this much of work in my presentation, or the project I've been given, I should be immediately promoted. So not having that surrendering, not really holding on to the reward or the outcome, but yet in spite of that, kind of taking small steps towards what the desires are, what ideas, talents or potentials that you have, taking action. And once we start taking action, what happens is we start balancing the energy of being overly bonded. This could also be something like being overly bonded within the family, being overly attached within the family, whether it could be parents being overly attached with their kids. They give them a very comfortable life, and they hoping and wanting that one day they will kind of move out, or rather have a different kind of lifestyle, a different kind of status in the community. You give them all the all whatever is required for them, whether it may be good education, financial support, emotional support, but when it's time to kind of let them spread their wings, you give them the wings, but you kind of bond them, you don't want to leave them. So it's like you're kind of chaining them. You have given them wings, but then you're kind of chaining them and not letting them soar higher, fly higher, thinking that that might kind of take them away from you. So there could be very many situations. Please take in the sense how it resonates with you in your life, and knowing the key thing that it's good to have ideas, it's good to sit upon it, rest on it, so that you can churn and get going with it. But just thinking and just contemplating and being overly attached to it, having the exact idea that I want this house only, I want this kind of partner only, surrendering to that over attachment, taking small splitting things in small actions and actually taking those actions, and that leading to more of a balance is what the cards are suggesting today for the collective. It is again a good idea to just listen to this kind of reading again and again, based on different aspects in our life that we are dealing with, whether it could be in general relationships, or it could be your work, your kids, a romantic partnership, in general the feeling that you have in your when you are as a part of a community. So take how it resonates, and remember to have the inspiration and take the inspired actions. Yes, have a great day.